Hello and welcome to the VZFit SDK video by Stain2319. I'm going to show you how to get up and running as quickly as possible with the SDK. First thing we want to do is go up into your browser, search for Unity, and then go to download. Unity is a 3D engine that is used for making sorts of games. In this case, we'll be using it to make VZFit apps. So we'll go ahead and download Unity Hub, which is like an installer for Unity. Once that downloads, we'll go ahead and run it. Run. Accept the license terms. You can read them if you want to. It takes just a second to get up and running. And once you get inside the Unity Hub, you have the option to download Unity itself. There are several versions of Unity that are available. We're going to go with the latest and greatest. First, when you get in, there's a little bit of to do. If you already have a Unity account, sign into it here. If not, click the link to create a new account here and go through the steps. It's free. You need to provide any credit card information. I've got an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then we can go ahead and go to the activate license. Now, so you can either activate a new license or manually activate. I'm just going to say activate license. Unity personal. Business, I'm just a guy. And then after a minute, we should see our license information appear here. Once that's done, I'm going to go back to the main project window here. Click on installs. Right now we don't have any versions installed, so we'll click add. There are different versions. We're going to go ahead and use the latest and greatest. See, there are some old versions listed here. You can read more about what these different versions mean. We're going to go ahead and use the latest one here because that makes things easier. It comes with a Microsoft Visual Studio community download. I prefer not to use that, but you can if you like. We do want to go ahead and click here and enable the Android build support, as well as the two options underneath here. And that will get us what we need in order to be able to actually build these things for our Oculus devices. And accept the license. I'm done. And it will begin to install Unity for you. This takes a few minutes. To shorten the sequence here, but it sometimes does take quite a bit of time to get going. At the end, you can see we have this little icon showing that we have Android support. So now we're going to go to Projects, click on New, and create a new project. For our purposes, we're going to use 3D and just name the project whatever you want. I call mine something like VZFit SDK tests, or looks good. Go ahead and create. Very first time you launch Unity, this will take quite a bit of time. After that, next time it won't be as long. The very first time does take several minutes. Again, I'm going to shorten the sequence for this video. It does take a very long time the first time. Once it's up and running, we're going to be here inside Unity. This is your basic editor view where you create your scenes and add things to your project. We're going to go up here to the Asset Store. Asset Store is a place where you can download different things to import to your project. And what we want to import in this case is the VZFit SDK. So we're just going to go up here and type VZFit. After a moment, we'll get our search results. Click on that, and it takes us to the VZFit SDK page. Download and download the package, and then click Import to actually bring it into our project. See a window pop up showing you what's being imported. Just go ahead and click Import. This takes just a few seconds to import, and you'll see down in the bottom left here, it appears there's a sort of a tree view. You can view the different packages that you've imported into your project. So we're going to go ahead and go to scenes under Z here, and that gives us a test scene, which is included with VZFit SDK as sort of an example. So we're going to go ahead and launch that test scene by just double clicking the cube here. And we can see this brings us a nice big black and white checkered floor. Zoom in here, you can see there's a model, the original Verzoom bike here, serves as the sort of player avatar. So this is the basic scene. We want to go here to File and then Build Settings and click on Android. I want to drop this box down for texture compression. Choose ASTC, which is what the Oculus devices use. Then you click down over here on Switch Platform for just a minute and switch you over to Android build instead of a PC build. We want to click on Player Settings. There's a couple of things we need to change in here. First, we go to the XR settings and we need to enable virtual reality. It says this is deprecated. Don't worry about that. It works just fine. Click that box, and then you have to click this plus here to add the Oculus SDK, which is what we'll be building the game for. So once we've chosen that, I'm here for just a minute, and then the virtual reality is enabled, into other settings and make some changes there. We can see here we've got virtual reality on, we've got V2 signing, which is for an Oculus Quest device. If you have a Go, you can turn that off. I have a Quest, so I'm going to put it on. Then we go here into other settings and we click on this Vulkan API line here, highlight that, and remove it. This will cause errors trying to build the program if we leave this in here, so just highlight that. Minus button over here. That will this thing and that'll be gone. So now we've got all our settings complete, and go ahead and close the window here, and then go ahead and close this window here. Now at this point, we've got our scene basically set up and ready to go, and we can, oh sorry, one more thing we have to do. We have to go into here, under Streaming Assets, find this Input Manager, right-click and go Show and Explorer. This will bring us to an Input Manager.asset file. Copy this file and just drop it up one more into the project and then project settings. You'll see a bunch of files here. Go ahead and just replace the file. And there we go. That sets up our controller to work properly. Now that we've got that, you can see our model here is set up. It's ready to go. All we need to do is just go ahead and click this play button up here. That will give us sort of a sample of the game. We get the VZFit title screen here. Hit enter to play without the bike. And then you can hit spacebar to forward. Turn the arrow keys and look around, up and down. And this is just a quick way for you to validate what's going to happen when someone's playing the game.